Hi.
Hi. So,
What did we just do?
Patrick, you've been looking forward to this for months.
I have.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Patrick is a gigantic Dolphin fanatic.
Yes.
I don't know why. I never got the full story on that. Maybe we can regale us later. So we just got out Dolphin Tale 2 because this movie really needed a sequel.
You've never seen the first one.
I didn't see the first one. I don't even have to see the movie. I can tell you exactly what happens in it. They pick a dolphin up that has no tail. Something bad happens when they try to make a replacement. Then they fix that problem. They get a new tail. End of movie.
I think that's probably what happens. I've never seen the first one.
Morgan Freeman was involved in some way. That was it.
Exactly.
He picked up his paycheck and he went home.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
It's this movie is perfectly acceptable. It's a completely harmless movie. That's like kind of thing. It's a completely harmless movie.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't love it, nor did I it didn't make me angry. I didn't hate it. Like, there's some parts that I enjoyed. I like that. Well, we can talk about the more the details later. It's like,
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't just, like some tossed out piece of trash. Like it
no, it was.
It definitely had its purpose,
You had that joke prepared, didn't you?
Definitely.
I'm gonna deal with this for the entire next 20, 30 minutes, aren't I?
It's okay, Michael. Don't flip out at me.
How long? Oh God, you got a list.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
He's been like prepping this for weeks. Like it's like, oh, I got so much planned, Michael. You have no idea.
Okay, keep going.
Because he knows how these reviews usually turn out with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the story is fairly straightforward. The dolphin and prosthetic leg Winter is her companion.
Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep talking. Keep talking about the dolphin.
Okay. So.
Sorry, keep talking. What did you have to say about Winter?
So Winter's
My asthma is so bad tonight. Okay,
so Winter's.
No, keep going. Keep going.
You have been waiting for this for so long, haven't you?
Because we were supposed to do the review like 2 weeks ago. This has been on my desk at work. All my coworkers like, "Why do you have a dolphin puppet?" I'm like,
"You'll see. You'll see." So, Winter's companion. I don't know if he was in the first movie. Now I'm assuming he was in the first movie. She. There's she's. I forgot that. What was the name? Pompous.
Pompous, yeah.
No, is
Pompous.
Something with the P.
Portopus, I don't know.
Anyway, she dies of old age, basically, and don't reference your list.
No, I'm just looking.
Can I see that puppet for a minute?
No.
I kind of want to see the puppet.
No, just keep talking. Keep talking.
Hey, are you?
Keep talking.
Okay, fine. Hold on a second. I can do this too.
What is he getting? He's getting something. Oh my God.
So now we're doing the puppet show.
Is this a first for Michael the Comic Review Team?
They turn into a puppet show.
Yay.
So you be Winter.
Okay. So this movie was really good.
Really good.
So Winter's mate dropped dead, so they had a dead dolphin.
Yeah, I'm gonna get really low, so that way you can't.
And then they needed a new dolphin.
That's about how we're gonna.
But they couldn't find one, so they
got a guy from I don't know. It's kind of like the health services.
Yeah, the health service center for
health
dolphins.
service for aquariums. And say if you don't get another companion for Winter in 30 days after transfer, is that a real thing? I don't know if that's a real thing.
I think it's a real thing. Dolphins get
how long do we gotta keep doing this?
I don't know. As long as it's entertaining.
Alright, we'll just keep going with that then. This is really weird.
This is great.
This took a weird turn.
What you looking at? What you talking about, Willis?
Bitch, I kill you.
Okay, so back to grown-up life.
Says you. I'm keeping my T-Rex.
Okay.
At least this could be my little buddy. You can sit here on my shoulder like a parrot. Hey, you totally have a T-Rex parrot if you can have one. Isn't that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? He agrees. This is where my schizophrenia comes in. Anyway. So, yeah, that's basically the story there is... and don't ask me why I had this in my trunk. But, yeah, and it turns out they have this another dolphin named Mandy, who they rescue at the very beginning of the movie, but they have to let her go because she's perfectly healthy.
She's healthy.
And that's one big dilemma. And the big thing we kept laughing at through the entire movie is how are these kids not picked on in high school, for starters?
These are high school kids who are just like...
They're smarter than most adults.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, give us the blood test and pathogens and all that stuff. We'll analyze them. Don't worry about it.
Cytology and this got a CT scan, a mammogram, and all these like technical terms. Like, I don't even know what a cytology is. I'm 22.
We don't need med school or marine biology school.
I'm learning to be a doctor. I should know what a cytology is. But no, I don't. Yeah, and that's like, they basically run the fucking aquarium. That's good. Yeah. Like,
they're 13
like, they're
years
two,
old.
like, 13, 15-year-olds, and they just basically just run everything. There's literally a point where the dad of Hazel, who's like the girl 15-year-old, says, why don't you just take over? Yeah, you don't. No, just go ahead and just take over. And she just does.
It's and like early retirement for me.
Everyone just totally okay with following her lead. Everyone just totally fine with this. And I'm like, wow.
I just wanted you to voice the dolphin.
Well then, sir. How are you all doing?
No, keep going with your review.
Okay.
I want Michael's voice on the dolphin.
Oh, fine. I see how it is. Well, you gotta keep it with lip sync then, if you really want to do that. I talk really fast. I can talk fast on this. Can you keep up with me? I don't think you can. Can you go. Faster, go. I demand advice. I'm speaking gibberish at this point. Okay, anyway. Okay. That was tiring. But anyway. So, basically the kids run this aquarium that was it a smaller place in the original movie, or was it a bigger?
I don't know. Maybe you could, like, Redbox it.
Maybe I can. I don't care enough. I'm not going to go see this movie again. So
maybe you auto-check Netflix. You auto-check Netflix.
God damn it.
You can cross that one off the list.
God damn
Sorry,
it.
keep going on.
God fucking damn it. So, meanwhile, what's the kid's name? The main kid?
Keith? Bruce? Shane? I don't remember.
Sawyer, I think his name was.
Sawyer, probably.
Everything good there?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
So keep going on.
So Sawyer, the main kid, is offered like a scholarship thing to like go on like a boat trip for like marine biology for 3 months, and it sounds amazing. It's like, I would absolutely be down with that. But I guess they let like one high school student go in, and they picked him this year, but doesn't want to. He's questioning whether or not he wants to go because he wants to take after Winter, who's gone to a depression after Panamame dies, whatever the hell the dolphin's name is. And just trying to help her recover and help her find a new companion, I guess. And that's Oh, and there's also a turtle.
And there's a turtle?
That doesn't do anything. It was completely pointless.
Yeah.
Like, they just find a turtle and it's like, oh, we're gonna take care of this turtle now. But it doesn't tie back to the dolphins in any way whatsoever. I wouldn't say any meaningful way. Just no way at all does it in any way relate to it. It is a 20-minute time killer.
Yeah, it's just like, here's a turtle we found. We're going to nurse it back to health. The pelican's going to look after the turtle and be buddy-buddy with the turtle.
Because there's a pelican that just likes to hang around and do weird shit for some reason.
I think that's kind of that was one of my favorite side stories, because the pelican was kind of a jerk, but then the pelican's like, you know what? No, I'm going to look after this turtle and like really take a good... Like, I'm going to leave and go make sure the turtle's okay in the ocean before I decide to come back here.
I guess so. Either way, it's supposed to be like a tearful moment. And I'm like, I don't really care about the pelican.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a heartless bastard. No, there's real dick in this movie is Hope. The baby elephant that we're supposed to be rooting for is the biggest fucking asshole in the entire movie. So what happens is, by the way, Hope doesn't even show up. She's in all the trailers. She doesn't pop up until the last 45 minutes of the movie. I know, I looked at my watch. Or my phone. But, and it was like, wait a minute. This movie has only 45 minutes left, and we're just now getting to Hope. Okay, sure, why the hell not? So they get Hope, who's like a baby female dolphin who can't go back in the wild because she doesn't know how to take care of herself, so they have to take care of her for the rest of her life, which, conveniently enough, the perfect candidate. Mm-hmm. And so they try introducing her to Winter, but then I guess it's this really judgmental, bigoted dolphin, because like one look at the dismembered tail, or whatever the heck it is.
She just flips out.
We're enjoying this way too much.
Sorry, keep going.
Did you cross that one off the list?
No, I actually used that one before. That was the second time.
Oh, right. I'm losing track. All right. So, but then he looks at Tails like, what's wrong with you, dolphin? You seek? What's the matter with you? And then basically starts doing laps around the dolphin, doing flips. Like, look, I got a tail. See, bitch? I got this tail. Look what I can do with this tail. Flip. I just did a flip, motherfucker. What can you do? Well, you can do nothing. You got nothing on me. And
why does the dolphin sound like George Lopez?
Maybe it's because we saw a trailer with George Lopez earlier.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. How do I get to these kids? But I'll get to that. It's like a South Park joke.
So basically, that's the whole movie. I mean,
and then, like, you know how it goes. Like, you see this movie a million times. Like, they don't get along at first, but then they do one magical fixer-upper thing, and then it works, and they happily ever after. Blah blah blah. I've seen it before. You know how it goes. Mm-hmm. And then Morgan Freeman shows up briefly. Says, "I brought a new tail with you," and bye. Basically. As his only purpose in the movie. Can I get my paycheck now? Thank you. Bye. Okay. And yeah, that's basically the movie. It has really, like, I was thinking about this. I don't know if I find, like, the extra smart kids, like, kind of refreshing or kind of annoying.
I think it was very refreshing.
I'm leaning towards refreshing because, like, you know what? It's actually kind of nice that no one's, like, an obvious villain in this.
No.
It's nice that people talk to each other like adults. I like that.
They don't settle the love triangle, though. That's the one thing in the movie that
I forgot about that stupid plot.
Awkward 15-year-old love triangle.
Yeah, I guess that's not weird. But
no, not at all.
But, like, it's like, there's this guest who named Mindy, I think it was.
Yeah.
Who, like, has, like, a crush on Sawyer. Obviously, she only appears in 2 scenes. And, I guess Hazel, the friend-zoned woman, who, quite frankly, I kind of sympathize with, gets a little jealous, but that's it. It, like, stops there, and it's never brought up again. It's like, okay, that was kind of pointless. One thing I did like of this movie is I did kind of like how the death of the first dolphin was handled. Mm-hmm. Like, especially, you know, very recently I had a dog that passed away, and it was very, very similar. So I was like, okay, that was actually a relatively realistic portrayal of how that would go down.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that was actually done well. Like, that's kind of what, like, one thing I do like with this movie. It's not a perfect movie. There's a lot of stalling. There's some parts that are really fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get past. But I do like how the characters talk to each other. They talk to each other, like I said, like adults. They weren't pandering. They were very respectful towards each other. There was, like, the executive guy who I guess was kind of supposed to be the bad guy.
Yeah, like the Richard Branson
guy. Richard Branson guy. Like,
who oddly enough looked like the grandpa of the little girl.
A little bit, yeah, it kind of does. And it basically says, like, I'm not here to tell you how to do your job. I'm going to tell you exactly how you should do your job. And just one of those characters. Even then, he's just doing his job. At the end of the day, you know, it's just doing his job with a... I don't know, what are we doing here?
I was making the dolphin jump. You just made it weird.
Hi, Patrick. How are you doing today?
Hi.
The tables have turned on the fucker.
No!
Oh my god. No, there goes any chance of sleeping tonight.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I get texts in the morning like, what did you do to me?
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, and that's the one other thing that bugged us is apparently these dolphins are very important to the community.
they take over
not
the
only
local
news. Like, the local news picks up, the entire fucking town comes in just to see if I hope the dolphins like each other, Mommy. I hope so too, sweetie.
If not, we're gonna lose our business.
Pretty much. It's like this whole fucking dolphin runs the economy.
Property value will go down.
It's like, and clearly the aquarium has other things there.
I know, but that's their flagship thing. Like Monterey Bay Aquarium, when they lost their shark, people were pissed. They were like, what? No shark? Because they get a shark like once every 2 or 3 years. They keep it for like a month and then let it go, like a great white.
Oh, okay.
And that always is a big deal when they let go of it. And people
but it doesn't make the news. I don't it's like, new on ABC.
It'll make the newspaper. It won't have reporters like outside like, oh my god, we've been here for an hour and nothing's happened
Nothing's happened. Oh my god.
There's no better news stories.
ISIS, what's that? No, we were riffing off of like the horrible political jokes.
Yeah.
Like, ISIS, what's that? I could be in Iraq right now, or Afghanistan, or anything. We're really anything relatively important here, but no, fucking dolphins. That takes priority.
That takes priority.
Because of course it does.
Yeah.
They show real footage of the aquarium later. There's nobody there.
No.
And like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's a great organization. And like some of the clips they showed, like looks like they do great work. So all the power to them.
Yeah.
That being said, there's still some parts that are just cheesy as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like the frickin' scene with the turtle, or like when they're dropping off Mindy into the ocean, and they're just a convenient pack, like a school of dolphins off the coast.
Here's the thing that bugs me though, is that they're like, oh, it's a school of something. I think it's sharks, and there's just that whole moment like, oh my god, the dolphin's gonna get eaten. Like, and then I was thinking about it.
One more thing, it's like, sharks don't travel in schools. You're supposed to read biologists, god damn it. You think you know that.
Sharks don't travel in schools. I was thinking that too. Like,
that bugged me too, because I'm thinking, like, the only reason they would collect together like that is if there was a big-ass school of fish nearby, or if you're deliberately going there to feed the sharks food.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they would collect like that. Otherwise, no, they're pretty much lone survivors.
Exactly.
So, like, there's no reason to pack with, like fucking Shark's Tale. Just a bunch of sharks out like, we've been waiting for you, Mandy. You got away from us the first time. Now this time, not so much. Not so much. Can you do like the Archer big female voice, whatever her name is?
Pam?
Pam.
No,
Can you
Pam's
Pam?
the office per...
Yeah, but she has the dolphin puppet.
Oh, that is Pam. Sorry, I was thinking
Yeah.
about the other woman. I can't do her voice.
No, she sounds no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
She sounds kind of like this, guys.
As close as we're gonna get. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of one of those ways you know what you're getting yourself into. It's a pretty harmless one. It's got a...
Yeah.
It doesn't really have a message, really, kind of think of it. No. But it's just more like, it has capable actors. I like the fact the characters seem intelligent. Mm-hmm. The two main leads are, like, the two kids are remarkably intelligent for their age. Like, we were laughing around because the whole dilemma is whether or not Sawyer's going to take this internship or whatever it's called, like this group thing or not. And it's like, fuck it, just give it to Hazel. She's practically running the joint at this point. Like, the point where she literally walks up to her father and goes, I am an adult. I've technically been here as long as you have. I demand to be a part of these decisions. Now give me the CT scan, give me the reports, and the blood scans, and the other scientific terms.
I mean, if neither of them were interested, that little girl on the beach would have been a fine candidate, too.
Oh, the one that actually discovered the dolphin?
Yeah, the one with the little sign. We love you, dolphin. We love you, Mandy.
Because, of course, this is a group thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. It's like every animal they release, it's like a fucking celebrity.
Yeah.
It's like if Brad Pitt decided to, like, release himself into the ocean. There'd be that same crowd. That being said, I'd actually love to see that. All right, everyone, lower the pulse on 3. Oh, Brad Pitt's squirming. He's squirming. He's getting uncomfortable. Angelina Jolie's with the other dolphins in the coast. with their... Actually, all the other dolphins are their kids, actually.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a really fun time imagining this horrible situation.
That's awful. But thank you for going with me, though. Like, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
Like I said, it was...
And
it wasn't as bad. It wasn't bad. Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it was bad.
Well, thank you for going with me, because you know I'm a big fan of dolphins.
Yes, I do, and that's
Yeah.
like, I made a schedule for this. I didn't even bother asking if
Yeah.
you wanted this one, and I was like, I just knew.
You knew it. So you'd say I'm a little bit of a dolphin fanatic, right?
You started thanking me just to set up that fucking joke, didn't you? I should have... Why didn't I see that coming? Have you covered your list?
No.
No?
Halfway through. Sorry, keep going. How about those trailers? What trailers did we see?
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so first trailer we got was for The Good Lie.
The Good Lie, what was that about?
Which one was that? Oh, shut up, phone. Oh, right, that's the one where white girl saves everything.
Oh, yeah. That one looks good. I'll go see that one.
I don't know, I feel like I saw this movie earlier this year with $1 Million Arm.
Uh-huh.
It's the same kind of thing. For those who don't know, the movie's about like 3 African men who like go to America. And they have to take care of this one woman who is reluctant to take care of those people because it's not her responsibility. But then, of course, she grows with them and she helps them along their journey. She tries to get like a woman that got stuck there in this war-torn country back to America. Not back to, but to America. But in the meantime, she has to deal with how they don't understand the culture, and they don't understand this or that, and it's like, $1 Million Arm did the exact same fucking thing, only in baseball.
Yeah, I'll see it. It looks good.
I don't know. It's the one part that killed me. It says, by the makers of The Blind Side. It's like, oh, fuck. Because I hate The Blind Side. I think it's an awful movie, because it kind of the same thing. It's like, it involves cultural stereotypes that, while they still exist, aren't as... They're not the way the movie wants you to believe they are. But, hopefully this one won't be as bad.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. We'll find out.
What was next?
That was the Christian rock one?
Oh, about
Hillsong?
Hillsong. Hillsong are this huge Christian rock band, and apparently they're going to have a documentary made about them.
Not that you would be able to tell from the trailer. It looks like just one big, ooh, we have a concert that relates to you because we say so.
Yeah.
It's like,
Our song's about Jesus, save the world. I don't know.
I got leaned over to you. It's like, this trailer's pretty presumptuous. It's kind of assuming I'm religious.
Well, they are probably the biggest Christian rock band.
I'm not gonna lie, Christian rock band's not really my style.
Yeah.
Like, if you like it, fine, but it's way too preachy for me.
Yeah, I'm,
Like, I still like that South Park parody where they just took, like, random songs and just put, like, word Jesus and Lord and stuff in there, and next you know, disturbingly accurate presentation.
Yeah, I probably won't go see that. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, I guess I consider myself Christian, even though I'm not really too serious about it. My family's Christian, but I can't stand the music. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable.
Then we have Box Trolls, which just came out today.
No, I don't want to see that. It looks creepy.
How does that look creepy?
I don't know, it looks creepy.
How does that look, you little wuss? Oh, you're trying to find a way to play Box Trolls and do one of your fucking jokes.
I already got them all lined up. Don't worry about that.
Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. Alright. No, I really like that company. It's oddly enough, Dolphin Tales have been getting better reviews than Box Trolls is right now. Mm-hmm. But I'll still go see it. Hopefully it'll be good. But then we got SpongeBob movie.
Yes.
Sponge out of water.
That looks amazing. I love SpongeBob, and I'm gonna go see that movie. Like, it's not even a maybe. It's a definite for me.
Okay, here's my issue with it.
What?
They already had a movie.
It was good.
They've been on dry land. Why don't they recognize anything?
It's a movie. They're on a different part of it.
No. It's called continuity, motherfucker. You don't just get to gloss that over.
Yeah, because SpongeBob is known for its continuity.
Hey. Yeah.
I mean, will you go see it or not?
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
No, well, I mean, you sound kind of on the fence. Like you.
It's probably like it's this new trend, like taking back like old cartoon characters. Granted, SpongeBob's still going, but it's just like taking them and putting them to like the modern world and making them CGI and all that shit. And no one's ever done it and done it well yet.
A few months ago, I talked to Mr. Tom Kenny, SpongeBob himself. And
really?
He assured me that this was a quality script that he was excited about.
Well, of course he said that. No one goes on the Tonight Show and goes, "Oh, this movie fucking sucks," but I got my paycheck out of it.
He wasn't going on the Tonight Show. This was like a candid conversation.
Still, either way, he's not gonna leave like, between you and me, this movie fucking sucks. He's not gonna say that.
No, but I asked him some in-depth stuff about SpongeBob that he was able to answer for me, something that had been bugging me about SpongeBob for years.
What was it about the nuclear weapons theory?
I'll tell you later.
I should. No, you gotta tell me now.
No, I'm not telling you.
Why not? We can talk about it on camera. It's an exclusive interview.
Yeah. No, I was asking him about the dwarves. the dwarves are this really raunchy punk band, just completely inappropriate. One of the most inappropriate punk bands ever. And they wrote a song, the singer wrote a song for SpongeBob. And I was wondering, I'm like, how is Nickelodeon okay with that? And he said he and the creator of SpongeBob are huge punk fans. And he and I started talking about punk. And he said, yeah, like, they just didn't put their name in the credits, and Nickelodeon was fine with it. So I'm saying, like, how is Nickelodeon okay with one of the raunchiest punk bands writing a song for SpongeBob? He's like, they were cool, you know? They didn't
So you're going to tell me you met the guy who played SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And you didn't get him to do a video intro for me.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. He talked to me in the SpongeBob voice. That was kind of cool. I had a conversation with him. Okay, so making your video a little bit longer, do you want to know the context of meeting SpongeBob at a small club in San Francisco?
Go for it.
So it was for Sketchfest, which Sketchfest does all sorts of weird panels and stuff like that. Sketchfest did a reunion of the cast of... Oh my god, it was this really bad movie. Something the Clown. Chuck the Clown, Bonza the Clown. It was something
like that.
And it was
say in the comments.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Is that the name of a person?
Yeah. It's the name of the guy who wrote it and directed it. And he's a comedian. He's a really good comedian. He wrote this movie about a clown, and what they did to celebrate like the 10 or maybe even 20-year anniversary of this really bad movie, they had all the actors come to San Francisco and do a live reading of the script.
Nice.
One of which was Miss Florence Henderson, is in the very beginning of the movie. Florence Henderson, the mom from the Brady Bunch, featuring Tom Kenny. It was a pretty star-studded cast. Like, that dude really, he got a good cast. The only disappointment was that Robin Williams has a cameo, but he wasn't there to show up. Everybody was expecting him to, like, do the cameo, because he had, a little, 30-second part in the movie. But it is San Francisco, and they are his buddies, so we're just like, is Robin Williams going to show up? But that was when he was kind of going through some personal stuff, which now we know.
Yeah.
You know. But, I mean, that would have been amazing to be able to just have Robin Williams up there.
That would have been awesome.
But I don't remember... It's called Shakes the Clown. The movie's called Shakes the Clown.
Oh, okay.
And there's this huge argument about... I don't know if it was in Congress or something about the movie, and I think Francis Ford Coppola, is that the big director?
It sounds familiar. So probably.
Yeah, some major director's like, this is like a really, really good movie. Yeah. But anyway, long tangent about how I met Tom Kenny.
So how'd that lead to me and Tom Kenny?
Oh, because he was there. He had a major part in the movie, and he's best friends with Bobcat, so he was there for the live reading, and afterwards I just chatted with him.
Oh, cool. And you didn't give me a freaking...
No, I should have. That would have been great.
You should have. Yeah, that would have been great.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for considering me with your fucking dolphin puppet. Yeah. You went to all this preparation to do dolphin. You couldn't get a 5-second clip on an iPhone. That would have been great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Such a disappointment.
Didn't do it.
Such a disappointment. Okay. On that note, moving on. So next trailer we got was Paddington.
That's a decent
Paddington
one.
Bear. This is again the same fucking thing with you're in for the SpongeBob movie, and there all these things let's put all these clearly CGI creations of toys and old TV shows and make them into live action movies, even though it doesn't make sense because none of them was actually done made it good.
Well, honestly, it's good. That's all high quality television, though.
Yeah, but Smurfs didn't make a good movie. I can tell you that much. And
no, but wouldn't you rather
Alvin and the Chipmunks made 3 terrible movies.
There's so many things that could have made worse movies. Like if they ever made a movie for Whale of Fortune.
I don't know. I might actually pay money to see that. Just curious, how the hell could they do it? Wheel of Fortune the movie. I would pay good money just to see how the fuck they'd make that into a movie.
Whale of Fortune.
I know. I'm saying if they actually made one of the game shows, that'd be even better because I'm how the fuck do you make that into a movie?
Yeah. Paddington Bear, I mean, I can take it or leave it. It was a good kid's book. Apparently the trailer just shows that he does not know anything about any of the hygiene utensils in the restroom.
Yes, of course. Hijinks! Haha! He doesn't know how a toothbrush works. What a funny thing.
I mean, I'll take it or leave
he's drinking out of the toilet, and somehow the whole fucking room fills up with water.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll see it. Yeah, I'll just probably flip a coin.
Fuck you. Is your list almost done?
Almost, yeah. How many more trailers do we have?
We have one more, so you better cram all into one.
Okay.
So, last one we got... I'm trying to remember this one. Oh! This is the George Lopez one.
Oh.
Spare Parts.
That looks good.
Basically, it was like where George Lopez has to help this group of troubled teenagers find their way into a robotics program. And all I could think of is Cartman in the corner going, how do I reach these kids? That's basically what George Lopez is doing.
Yeah.
Now, give George Lopez credit. He's trying to play a serious role. I don't like George Lopez, but I can at least respect the effort.
Yeah.
No, like, I mean, the robots look kind of cool, so...
Yeah.
That could
cool.
be fun. Are you petting your
Yeah.
dolphin?
It's very soft.
All right. We've been expecting you. Isn't that right, Mr. Bigglesworth?
I should just do this like every day at the meetings.
At the and never give an explanation why.
No. So, these fill-ins we're gonna do.
People will probably listen to you more.
Yeah.
Like, don't mess with these fucking crazy.
I'm gonna do a whole meeting just from the dolphin.
Do it for April Fools.
I should do that every day. Not even for April Fools. Yeah, that last movie looks good. I'm not into like super inspirational movies like that, but you know.
How do I reach these kids? Dude, don't put your dolphin like that. That's pornographic.
I know, isn't it?
There you go. Give him some decency, goddammit. You don't see me flashing my dinosaur, do you?
I'm sure that dinosaur's seen some things.
Have you seen some things? Maybe. Okay. Kind of creepy now.
Okay.
We just skipped some levels tonight. But yeah, Spare Parts, that looks interesting.
I brought my A game to this review. I think Sarah and Wes need to up their game now. We had a puppet show. We had puns galore.
I just snorted. Fantastic. So yeah, final thoughts.
I loved it. I thought it was great. It wasn't the greatest movie ever made, but it was solid. It's a great kids movie, inspirational, and it had dolphins. What more could I want?
Fair enough. It was harmless. That's kind of the way I look at it. Like it's not great. It's not terrible. It's a perfectly acceptable way to take your kid to get him distracted for an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like you can do worse. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. What are the other jokes you had lined up? I'm kind of curious now.
Oh, the other one, because I wrote down some other nautical themed ones. The other one I couldn't fit in anywhere was Seal the Deal. So that's the only one that we didn't end up getting.
You could have totally fit that into the Spare Parts section.
I couldn't figure it out. I'm too tired.
You just have George Lopez go in there and seal the deal.
Yeah.
See, it was very easy, very easy.
Wasn't gonna try that. I'd already had enough.
Fair enough. So this has been a very interesting review we've had today. So we'll be back tomorrow. I gotta see 2 movies tomorrow. So
ooh, good job.
So I'll be busy. I'll be busy with that. Oddly enough, Wes will be in the next one.
Nice.
So
Tell him he's gotta do puppet shows and dolphin puns.
All right. So he'll be perfect. He'll be perfectly fine with the dolphin puns, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know how he is.
Oh yeah.
He likes puns more than you.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't like dolphins more than me.
No, he
I'm
does
a
not.
fanatic.
So I'm Michael the Comic Nerd.
Patrick.
Is that the best lip syncing you can do?
Patrick. Goodbye.
That was better.